What's up, nerds? Dr. Paul with a mail call. This one's another comic book haul. This box suffered a little bit at the hands of the post office. We'll see. I bet it's fine, but we're about to find out. This book, this is a CGC slab, and this book is a key. We call it a modern key. I don't know. I think of modern books similar to how eBay does, or how CGC does, rather, and that is sort of like post 75. That's partially because I started collecting comic books just after 1980, around 1982. So for me, you know, that's still the modern era. I know for a lot of collectors that weren't born yet, that does seem like ancient history. And I get that. But, you know, comic books in this era, the 1980s, were mass produced in great number, and there were already bags and boards available. Comic book shops were starting to open. Comic books from that period tend to be available in high grade because of those factors, because people were already collecting them. Bags and boards existed. We still had the newsstand market, the drugstores and the 7-Elevens and whatnot, but we also had direct, you know, distribution already. And so books from this era tend to be fairly available in high grade. So this is a book that I do already own a raw copy of, but I snagged this copy for all in with shipping and taxes about 1/3 of the fair market value. So I grabbed it happily. And the reason why is this is the first appearance of Baron Zemo 2, as he's called in the comics, or as we know him in the MCU, just Baron Zemo. So why am I interested in this book? Well, that should be self-evident. This really stunning Zek cover. Zek just defined the look for Captain America in this period. Had a whole string of really incredible covers on this series. You should check them out if you're not familiar with them. They're affordable, and there's a lot of keys in this run that you should be interested in. But specifically, Baron Zemo in the MCU. Thunderbolts are coming. Baron Zemo's a shoo-in. Baron Zemo had a significant role in the Falcon and Winter Soldier, and will, I believe, continue to have a very significant role in the MCU. So this book has speculation potential and has investment potential, and I'll talk about that more in a later series. What do we look for in a comic book in terms of comic books as an asset class for diversification and actually investing? Not in a casual sense of somebody buying a book and saying I'm investing, but an actual rigorous evaluation of comic books as an asset class. So that's all for today. This is a beautiful book. It's an important book, and I believe it's probably getting more important. And this is a beautiful high-grade copy of it. And in today's market, there are things that are available discounted. So pick them up. I hope you have cash available to you. I hope you were selling as the comic book market was going crazy. I hope you were accumulating a war chest of capital, and you can deploy that capital now while comic books as an asset class are, at least in some instances, available deep discounted. All right, so that's all I wanted to say today. I wanted to share this book with you, share some thoughts on the market right now and why this book is important. So get out there, find your own copies, happy hunting, and take care of one another.